It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. A PB&J sounds great right now. Might as well head to town. I'm gonna take a look at the kitchen. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. Ooh, it's a frou-frou, and she looks like she wants to condemn me. Condemn my soul to internal pain or something. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. It's not that bad, right? Right? To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. Okay? All things. Ooh, I could approach frou-frou. Search the fridge, search the pantry, search the cabinets. Perhaps frou-frou will be kind and gentle with me this time and not insult my entire family and my soul and everything that I am. Yep, she looks pleased, right? No, she looks like she despises me. Frou-frou hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Okay. Offer her your boiled peanuts. Somehow I have a feeling she might not like them. Do you like living here? Someone or something was playing the piano in the sealed off parts of the estate. Oh, I can ask about that. Can you tell me about Tabitha? Can you tell me about my aunt back away? She did say, I don't want to talk to you, go away. But I'm so curious, I need to ask what was playing the piano. Someone or something was playing the piano in the sealed off part of the estate. What is that expression? Curiosity killed the cat? Keep poking your head where it doesn't belong and you might not keep it for very long. But what do I know? I'm only a cat myself. Offer her your boiled peanuts. Do you like living here? Can you tell me about Tabitha? Can you tell me about my aunt? Back away. Do you like living here? So, do you like living here? I despise small talk. I love her so much. The more evil she is, the more I want to pet her. This is the horrid truth about cats. No matter how badly they might think of you, you just want to like win their trust. I love them forever. Okay. Offer her boiled peanuts. I could still ask about... She has said that she despises small talk, but she kind of seems interested in talking as well. I mean, it must be lonely being here, unless there are some weird ghosts playing piano somewhere. I don't even know, like, it could be a recording I heard. I have no idea what I heard. I mean, besides that it was piano playing, but yeah. Can you tell me about Tabitha? What can you tell me about my cousin? This is the first time I've met her. Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands. Ow! Oh! Fruitful Angie is at your hand and bites you hard. You back away. Well, to be fair, she warned us a couple of times already. Let's search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." When I hear these words, I immediately think of Simpsons and Flanders saying "okie dokie." Oh my dear lord, it looks filthy. It looks so filthy. Oh boy. Okay. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. So what do we see? I think these are the ice creams. No one has melted the... what is this? Icebox? Part of the fridge. Like, ever? And it looks like the fridge hasn't been washed in a long time either. There is jam, some kind of takeaway container. Oh, we could do this. Some carrots, milk, and mayo. How do you pronounce that? Mayo. Mayonnaise? Oh my god, why am I losing such a simple word? Well, anyway, it seems there's some butter here as well. Okay. Check mayonnaise, examine the takeout, take jelly, grab ice cream, close the fridge. Why would I examine all takeout? Well, perhaps I will learn what kind of food Tabitha likes, and I could, I don't know, surprise her by buying her the food she enjoys. Oh, dear Lord, no. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. True, very true. This substance doesn't just smell bad. It smells ancient. For God's sake, put it back. Eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna put it back. Your body reacts before you even register what you're doing, compelled by a deep primal disgust. You shove the container back in the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelves and out of your mind. Hopefully you can forget it exists and move on with your life. Check mayonnaise, take jelly, grab ice cream. I'm just gonna take the jelly, okay? I mean, this is what I need. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, knife, bread, and some peanut butter. better close this fridge and keep looking. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab her ice cream. Why would I check the mayonnaise? Oh, let's check it anyway. You know you probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old that mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar, its label flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Wow. Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it. Okay, close the fridge. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Search the pantry. Yep. Oh, this looks like it's stocked in better ways than the fridge. Oh my god, is that a dead rat? Okay. Macaroni and cheese. And is this peanut butter and some toast packages? Are those moldy toast packages? Yeah, I think that's mold. Oh, great. Well, someone at least at some point has tried to clean this, which is great. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Take bread, take peanut butter, examine mac and cheese. Close the pantry. Gonna take the bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great! One step closer to a satisfying snack. Not sure about that, but we're gonna do our best. She was kind, she got us some PB&J ingredients, so let's be polite and use them. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. Take peanut butter. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Yummy. The only things you need now are plate and a knife. Okay. Well, I guess I can examine mac and cheese if there's something to examine about them, but I'm not gonna take them. You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before. A Kraft macaroni and cheese. Cook it for yourself, put it back, empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse on the shelf. Why? No, I'm gonna put it back. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems to not like you. True. You put the box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. Close the pantry. You close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Search the fridge, pantry, cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Yeah, it looks like they're there. Explore, grab a plate and a butter knife, grab a bowl, examine the mug. Well, let's learn a bit more about her in a way that hopefully isn't too nosy. Well, we were in the sealed part of the estate already, so I guess one mug ain't gonna break the camel's back in this case. Altitude 4,350 feet. I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. Not that difficult words, but it seems like today I'm struggling with words a bit here. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock and Sea, so your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Sounds like a fun idea. Grab a plate, grab a bowl. Let's grab a bowl. There's... Are those flies? Moth trap, do not touch. You reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moth splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. Ugh. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Whoops. Ah, idiot. Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave the house. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Examine the short class. It reads, I survived death's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlan, so this wasn't from her 50th. So that was the name I forgot before. Okay, so Tabitha, whose mother's name was Perlan. Let's try to remember this. From the few stories you've heard from your mom, Perlan wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Grab a plate and a butter knife. You grab a plate and a butter knife. This is the last ingredient you needed to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Close the cabinet. You close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. Make that PB&J. Check out the garden. Oh, I would really like to check out the garden now that we can. Wow. Oh, there's a possum there. Did you see there's a possum? I wonder if it's a friend of our opossum. It looks like there is some kind of a greenhouse and a nearly broken swing, and we have statue where there is probably a mother holding her child, and some kind of, well, they look kind of like satyrs or well, not centaurs, but satyrs, yeah. Probably that's the word. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but we also seem to have light cascading through the foliage over there, and a fountain and some kind of stairs leading up. Is there something else we've missed? This is again such a beautiful and detailed scenery that I feel like I will easily miss interesting details here. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? Explore the garden or return to the kitchen. I'm gonna explore the garden. Okay, now we see where the stairs are leading. So it says Scarlet, and these look like cherubies. And now we can see how broken this greenhouse actually is. And here is the statue from a bit different angle. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. Okay. Return to the kitchen. I wonder if we would have picked some kind of other trait, keen eye or something, we might have actually noticed something else out there. Because it seemed like the place had meaning, but I don't know. You tell me if you played this game with keen eye or some other trait that shows you something in the garden. Let me know. I want to hear all the juicy gossip. You head back inside and close the door behind you. Make that PB&J! Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations! You can feed yourself. Heaven! I love these shining sparkles or stars or whatever you want to call this. A job well done. All of that hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. I think I'm done here. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Might as well head to town or keep exploring the kitchen. I would like to change my clothes if I have this vinegar all over me, and then head to town. Might as well head to town. There's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change into a clean shirt. Yes, thank you. That was precisely what I wanted to do before leaving the house. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and death moths. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, the road again looks lovely, but also I kind of have this feeling like that these bushes and trees are so thick that, and dark partly too, that anything could jump out on me on this road. I'm a bit scared. I mean, this is a horror game, so well, we'll see what is gonna happen next. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Precisely. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. I want to see this scenery. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back to town. Okay, so what do we see here? The town looks like it's seen better days in the past too. I mean, these look like they have been, I don't know, shops or some kind of, I don't know, stores or bars or something, and they have been completely boarded up. Scarlet Hollow Town Hall. Okay, and is this some sort of bookstore or library or something? It has books on it. And it says general store in here. Okay, this might be the one general store Tabitha was talking about. Do we see anything else? Any mysterious details I've overlooked? I'm trying to be as precise as I can because these visuals seem like they might be occasionally hiding fun little details. But they also seem like they have been drawn in a meaningful way and that they might be able to give us more information about this story in general. So I will be paying attention to the visuals as much as I can. Finally, you made it back to town. The Hollow, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Ooh! Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Ooh, that text went by fast again. Gretchen, I have no idea, like, what kind of voice they have, so I'm just gonna improvise. Why, I do declare, who is this stranger? And why does she smell of peanut butter? Sorry about that, Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Do you love causing havoc? Okay. Explore, talk to animals, item, offer Gretchen your boiled peanuts. Really? Should I? Talk to animals, it's nice to meet you. Gretchen, pet the dog. A pox, she's so cute. Tell me more about this wonderful creature. I don't do too well with dogs. Introduce yourself, remain silent. So this is also the first impression we are gonna give to whomever this person is. So, I mean, do I dare to offer my boiled peanuts to Gretchen? I'm not sure if offering my boiled peanuts to Gretchen might make her sick. I don't want to do that. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. Is it bad if I greet the dog first? It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Katie. Oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Katie. Ha, that's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the Hollow. Every now and then there is a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. Oh, she's blushing! You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral. Does everyone know already? Item, offer her your boiled peanuts. A street smart lie. I wouldn't be caught dead at a funeral. Introduce yourself. Yep, maybe none of your business, or remain silent. I'm not gonna offer her my boiled peanuts. I'm gonna save them for a special occasion. I also don't want her to have a food poisoning either, so I'm gonna introduce myself. Hi, I'm Katie. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. I don't know what kind of voice am I gonna give to the dog. I'm still trying to figure it out. That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her. All alone up in that big house. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? She seems alright. I'm worried about her. Is she always so... I don't know how she's doing and I don't care. Why do you care? I'm gonna choose the explore option. I'm sorry, did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so... bubbly. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. So you don't know her that well anymore? What happened? I'm gonna be honest and say that I'm worried about her too. I'm worried about her too. She's always been a little rough around the edges, but I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of things. She and her mom were really close. Okay, this is the first time we hear anything about Pearlance and Tabitha's relationship. That, at least I think so. So they were really close. At least Stella believes so. Okay. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Are you two friends? She's really not worth your time. Or remains silent. I'm gonna ask, how long have you known her? How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. A little close? Do you mean like you had relationship close, or... I mean, were you two in love or something, or were you just friends, or... Well, I guess story will tell us what happened. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her... Oh, it's Gretchen's line. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Wait, your older dog? Okay, so Gretchen is female pug who is elderly dog, okay? I'm gonna give her my best little grandma accent. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the frou-frou. How does that monster fare? Tabitha's cat. Unfortunately, we've met. I will pet her if it's the last thing I do. It sounds like you and Frou-Frou have a history. Ignore Gretchen lest Stella discover your quirk. These both are good options. I would like to know what kind of history they have, but I'm also determined in a way that I will pet Frou-Frou even if it will be the last thing I do. I mean, of course I will aim to do it so that I will have her consent. If she doesn't allow me, then I won't. but it would be cool at some point during this week to pet Frou-Frou. I'm gonna ask about their history. It sounds like you and Frou-Frou have a history. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? I'm joking. If I could actually talk to animals, do you think I'd just do that in front of people? Right. Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. Say nothing. I don't want to lie to her. See, she seems like a nice person so far, and I think she has a Mothman shirt. That looks like a Mothman, right? I'm gonna say, alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals, and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a Southern Belle when she talks. Oh no, I'm gonna have to be making elderly lady who is also Southern Belle. Okay, I'm gonna be doing my best here, but yeah, I'm not a voice actor. Yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. This is gonna be tricky. I'm sorry for everyone who actually know how to do the Southern accent. I'm doing my best. I'm just gonna go with it and have fun. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Follow her. Definitely gonna follow her. Oh, so many people. Everyone are having lunch. And many people are smiling. It looks like, except this one person here who looks sad. Oh. Let's quickly take a look at this without the text box again. Okay, so here we have our cook. Fancy City Coffee, Winnie's Winning Smile, Sausage Biscuit Special, Sunday Pancake Special, Bottomless Coffee. Menu, some gorgeous looking pie, and people just talking and having fun time. Someone reading newspapers, someone pouring coffee with a awesome shirt, and there's a little creature drawing something and having good snacks or something. Okay, little creature, aka kid. A kid. Me and my words. But yeah. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hi everyone, my name is Katie. I come in peace and I'm very friendly. I mean you no harm. It's very nice to meet you all. I just would like to have a cup of coffee, okay? Just a cup of coffee and a seat. Yeah, nice day, beautiful day. It's really sunny outside. Yeah,